We out here at the luau, and the sun came out just now. It's been very, very, very cloudy, but Mama Nature knew we needed to get rowdy about Hawaii. Oahu, Hawaii, Oahu. This is one of the single greatest records I've ever owned. I have to do a close-up. There are literally thousands of little tiny baby grasshopper, I think, type creatures bouncing and bounding all around us. But we chillin', obviously. This is a mermaid booby apron. Mermaid booby apron. As you can see, as you can well see. Oh no, stay with me, stay with me. Oh, please stay with me. He's a good boy. He got his little leg and his little shirt. Oh yeah. Yeah, his little Hawaiian shirt. Today is National Hawaii Appreciation Day. It also just so happens to be a day for the brave. Day for the brave. Stay with me. Stay with me on this island. I have no one else to be on the island with me. Please stay on the island with me. Fair friend. Doesn't it feel like a moment for all of us? It's easily one of the best records I've ever owned in my life. I mean, I think it was a few bucks, and it's really changed me fundamentally as a person. In the height of the pandemic, I had several backyard luau's where this here, combined with a Mickey Mouse sprinkler system, which I could probably show you, or maybe we'll just use it for another video because we're not using it now. But yeah, I got a whole setup. I'll show it to you. It's I just want this to stand up. I'm showing you my butt. Get in here on this island with me, please. You want a pillow? Want a pillow? What if I give this guy a pillow? What if I give you a pillow? Does that make you feel cool? Shake, mermaid, shake. Right, so it's saying it's also a day for the brave today, because it also just so happens to be Bikini Appreciation Day, National Bikini Day. So I wore a itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow, not polka dot bikini, not polka dot, but I wore it today. And now we're chilling, and honestly, like, the sun just paid us a visit in the coolest way. This mermaid's gonna lounge. She's gonna lounge. There she is. I just love that this thing, it has like extra boobs in it. It gave you like some boob. So I only went to Hawaii once. I have two very close friends who are both gorgeous natural redheads. Coincidence? I don't know. But they both lived there for a time. One is there now, being a veterinarian and a badass, and one went to art school there and made like these crazy interactive tentacle hanging art octopi. I mean, so enchanted. I mean, I even have to drink to that. That just spins. Oh my God, do you see how magic that is? Do you see right now? Wow, that feels good. We're dripping. We're dripping. We ain't tripping. We're matching. We're missing matching on the bacheloretting, on the batchin'. We're missing the batchin' right now. So I just want you to know, I choose to be here with you because I don't have that fancy recordable stuff. I mean, I guess maybe I could seek it. I could find the antics of the batch somewhere out there. But anyway, we're doing this. Feels really good to be doing this. We got this drink that's very performative. It's a performative drink. And my lounge chair, which I adore, which was a couple bucks. And the best record and the best little dude. Gizmo. Mispronunciation will be happening from me, by me, starring me in some way, shape, or form. I try. I just want you to know that I always try. With really hard to pronounce names or words or concepts. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave, though. Please stay with me. This is for his own good, too, because we've had deer, many deer, families of deer. They can be very territorial. But also, we slept not a bit last night from the booming American Pride. It was till the wee hours and then some. So we're hysterical. We out here hysterical. This dude hasn't much rested his sweet little mind. He was, he goes straight up, full blown, crazy town, freak out, full shaking. Whole lot of shaking going down. And yeah, it started to like physically make me ill how sad and afraid he was. Like I couldn't handle it. But he's okay now. Just America all night long. And the motorcycles railing. He wants to sit like this. He's like, I'm gonna look at the pretend ocean and be a little too cool for you guys right now. Cheers to that. Cheers to that performative cup. Oh, it goes all the way around. It'll go. I just invented something. This surely is something. Ooh, non-alcoholic cherry concentrate. You get me in my I'm back in Hawaii at 7-year-old feels. So yeah, I only went once. I want to go again quite badly, especially since I have a good friend living there. But it changed my life. Every person I met wanted to take me into like an epic quest story of youth and wonderment, and yeah, everything about it is so there and tangible in my mind. That 7-year-old me. And it was supposed to be my parents' like honeymoon. They never took one, and that was kind of odd. But we stayed at cottages in the middle of actual fairy tale woods where, yeah, I swear the elements were speaking to me. Oh, this sun. This really is a special moment. Gizmo's looking at the pretend ocean, and it's a special moment. I'm telling you, it has been like gray, like a big old gray, thick sock went over the sky for hours, and just now it's like 7:30 in the eve. Got this moment. Okay, so we'll hit you with it, and if we have to flip the record, if we have to flip the record, we'll do that. Buddy, are you sure you don't want to face your adoring fans? Come on. He's being like camera shy. Hey. He's just saying, I love each rock and river. I love each bay and moon. Ah, so much appreciation. It's just so good. Okay. Today's poem is called I Used the Datura, Inoxia, Devil's Trumpet. Oh, that's a mosquito. Speaking of Devil's Trumpet, oh, and Gizmo just tried to murder a bird. Pause. Gizmo, come back to the party. No more murderous instincts. We're having a peaceful luau. No more murderousness. Sit. You will sit at this luau and you will boogie down at this luau. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Just got bit by a devil's trumpet. I used the Datura Inoxia, devil's trumpet, Versicolor flowers as hats and teacups, and entertained myself for hours. That's the title. Aloha, ahi, ahi, wahine, oe, keoni mana. That's good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A day to celebrate a land that practically says out loud, so nice to be with ya. The law of the land there is kindness in the air and gratitude as the attitude for those toes in the sand. Hands that curl like a wave inviting you in. Like this. Come swim. Hands that curl like a wave inviting you in. I'll never forget the beautiful woman at the sheep farm with skin like cinnamon. Her linens were like fairy wings drying in the sun. She made us yucca buns and invited me to run through the fields with her, rallying the sheep and collecting scraps of their wool to pull in her loom. Some she even let me keep. The sheer welcoming there and the flower-drenched air made me weep to have to leave. Even though I was only a child there and hadn't yet felt numbness or true despair, the whole place showed me there was even deeper magic to believe. Even a Lolo scary moment in the sea was still as exciting as could be. A huge, when I say huge, I mean huge, a huge wave came to the middle of the ocean and pulled my protective papa away from me. It's like, the coral beneath us cut his feet, and I was swirling in a big canolao sweep. But through it, he protected me, the god of the sea. And I landed at the beach, hands and feet all akimbo, miraculously. It was really something to see. Everyone on shore showed they were impressed by waving shaka at me. At that point in my 7-year-old life, it was my best talk story. Hawaii and I got along gorgeously. The birthplace of surf. I wanted her waters and her turf to reveal to me all her beauty. The standard greeting there is a hug, not a handshake, and that's as it should be. The geckos go everywhere with their jelly bean feet. They didn't even scare me in the bathroom because they were just so sweet. The food by torchlight was really a treat. And in adulthood, when my friend who lived there made me da kind grinds, whoo, I nearly fell off my feet, nearly broke them out. That's a compliment. That spam and seaweed rice delight was heaven sent. When I was there, I remember every gesture, every image was felt and meant. The whole place lent its wisdom to me and ceremonially allowed me to take some along. The iiwi song, the way that everyone seemed to get along and wish one another so well. That clear swell of the kuleana, or mutual responsibility to others and to the land. I tell ya, I was a fan. I remember landing on Maui in a tiny, shaky plane coming from the Big Island. This rainbow below, so potent, seemed from above to dig straight into the sand, deep. We were greeted by beautiful hula women making pictures with their hands in their luau dance, though it used to be you could only dance it as a man, like Shakespeare. The hula kaiko was not for the ladies, but I'm glad they were swayed because I gotta say that was some soul shine and fine beauty like I had never seen. Once we wandered, I was so awestruck by the vibrance of green and pondered if I had ever really known the tone before then. Every face I met seemed already to be my friend. My imagination was heightened as well as my ability to pretend. Did you know you can send a whole coconut from there, painted no less, with no package needed? Put the address right on the coconut, with no address needed. We were treated to hospitality that blew me away. I just wanted to stay and stay, to be saturated by that mighty rainbow and all the glowing love of the people. It's still unequaled in terms of a true paradise experience in my life. I didn't even feel like it was work taking those big, long waterfall hikes. I was just a wimpy tyke, and I felt so mighty and capable there. I felt so big and mighty and capable there. Like there was some sort of a spike in my life force. Even the foggy skies, because there is no smog, only volcanic haze, fog, seemed to be a strength source. Of course, when you have so many gifts, there is often a price, an unseen price. It still doesn't sit right with me, but I did lose a buddy there. My neighbor, whom I was very smitten with, lifted my spirits by giving me a sock made into a frog with button eyes, who became known as the Great Froggy. He came with me everywhere. Ooh, bug in the eye, bug in the eye, bug in the eye, bug in the eye, real life things, real life happenings. Froggy. He came with me everywhere, but did not return from there. I burned with sorrow for many tomorrows after. It now brings a bit of laughter that I hand-colored about 100 some odd missing froggy posters. No, buddy, no, we're not hunting. We're not. I'm getting bit in the forehead, my friends. No, we are not hunting birds right now. Oh my God, I just have to scratch this itch real quick. Oh my God. Still a bug in my eye. I just want you, this is high octane, people. This is high octane. This is high risk video making. I burned with sorrow for many tomorrows after. It now brings a bit of laughter that I hand-colored about 100 missing froggy posters, even though I knew he was back in Hawaii, maybe selling souvenirs and volcano coasters. Still doesn't take away the wonder of the place. Still doesn't take away the wonder of the place. Buddy, you are not killing anything right now. You are not killing anything right now. Still doesn't take away the wonder of the place. That waterfall spray on my face. The beaches that seem to sing even though their sands could be toe toasters. I remember putting on my Chippendale arm floaters and just letting that perfect aquamarine water bless me, straight bless me. The hibiscus petals and unforgettable sunsets left me unable to do the other aloha, the one where you're turning away. I hope I return one day to skip and play again with new friends, where sprawling images fit for postcards never seem to end, and the light bends to make beams you've only stumbled on in dreams. Yes, the wildlife is very active now, isn't it, buddy? To make beams you've only stumbled on in dreams. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you. Ahui hao for now. That's until we meet again. I got a lot of these awesome tidbitles of info at collectionsofwaikiki.com. Waikiki. That's so fun to say. I want to be on the radio in Waikiki. So, I already failed my audition. I want to be on the radio in Waikiki, so every morning I can say Waikiki. I need this job. This is my new calling in life. Waikiki, here I come. Good morning. It's Waikiki in the sky. Oh yeah, I should be in a plane too. Sorry, distraction. Collectionsofwaikiki.com. I wrote some cool facts. Hawaii's state flower is the yellow hibiscus, but there's a flower and a plant set for every island. State bird is the nini. Bronta sanvicensis. That's hard. Bronta sanvicensis is the state fish. I love this one. Huma nuka aupawa. Rhinacanthus rectangulus is the state mammal. Or no, that's the fish, I remember. It's this huge long name for a fish, but it's a pretty small fish. The state fish, the Humu nuku kuaupu, Rhinacanthus rectangulus. The mammal is the monk seal. Marine mammal, humpback whale. Land mammal, the hoary bat. More people need to watch my bat video. If you haven't watched my bat video, it has like 6 views. It's really good. We need bats. That's facts. It's a good one. Watch it. Hoary bat. Kukui. Aluritis Mulacano state song. Oh, the state song is Hawaii Ponoi. King Kalakua wrote the lyrics. State motto: Ua mau ke ia oka aina aika pono. Ua mau ke ia oka aina aika pono. The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness. Learn about the volcano. Kileu means spewing, which is very fitting. Lava flows from May through August. So crazy. I want to see it. I didn't get to see it while I was there as a child. They were doing an interview on my mother for her shop, and we got to be in this Hawaii major newspaper. Back when newspapers were still like, hear ye. People are looking at the newspaper. And my whole family was in it in front of this beautiful statue that had like 20 rows of breasts. It was this beautiful woman with all these rows of breasts. Such a great moment. Cool fact was, where'd it go? Come on. I totally put it on there, didn't I? I think it's Kauai. I don't remember. It's one of the islands. You cannot build any building taller than a palm tree. And I thought that was just really amazing and great. They only have 12 letters. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Consonants are H, K, L, M, N, P, W. And when you actually hear people speaking the way it's supposed to sound, I just love it. I love the way it sounds. Says for the longer words, best to break them up into smaller, easier to chew words, and pretty soon they will start rolling off your tongue. See, you just gotta practice. Every island had a color. I thought that was amazing because auras were just beaming like soft serve ice cream there. Just so many colors I saw as one who sees things others do not sometimes see. Nihao is yellow. Kauai is purple. Maui is pink. The Big Island is red. Molokai is green. Lanai is orange. Kaho'olawe is gray. Nihao is white. Yes, Kauai. No building taller than a palm tree. Beautiful stuff. And yeah, the flowers I was describing, you've all seen them, I'm sure. The Datura, Inoxia, devil's trumpet. Versicolor is the term, I guess, when they hang upside down like beautiful mystical fairy hats like that. Yeah, I had this beautiful picture of Froggy wearing one of those trumpet flowers as a hat, and then I drew that as my like missing person report, missing Froggy. I took it to the old Denver, or it was called Stapleton Airport at the time. Seems like ancient history. It was not. Yeah, let's just say they changed the name of that whole area. That man's name is no longer used. But anyway, I took the flyers to the airport and was like, please, have you seen this frog? I called the little bed and breakfast where we stayed. I mean, I really investigated, and it still kind of breaks my heart. And I tried to dig up that missing Froggy poster, but it's okay. We'll just think a kind thought about Froggy. that's what we'll do. I just want to keep this luau going because he's so perfect now. He's being like a good boy. Oh, I knew I was going to do it. It was only a matter of time. I did, in fact, do it. When you spill your drink is, I guess, when it's time to go in. Non-alcohol, mind you. But I did want to show you my bush decorations. I want to show you my bush. Hey, so let's go see it. What do you say, Guizmo? You want the birds. You want the birds. Let's take this off of you because, oh yeah, you can just be a cool dude. You can just be a cool dude. Oh wait, I was gonna do my super cheesy thing. Okay, cheesy thing, then other thing, right? Ooh. I can't not do my cheesy thing after I plan to do it. I've had a really fun time with you at this luau. I hope maybe you want to party here on this island again someday. What a fabulous song. Shred. 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 So that was fun. We're really glad we got that cheesy moment in, aren't we? How is this dude so cute? How do you, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. How do you do it? How do you do it? He doesn't know. He just does it. But yeah, I wanted to show you my decorative bush. Look how amazing this is. This seahorse just slays. And one thing fell, and so we're gonna return it to its original glory here, folks. I love this so much for some reason. It just really does it for me. Okay. Well, I guess we should say aloha in that way. Don't you love how they're double-sided too? No matter what side we go to, we're at the party. Guess it's time to say aloha in that way we don't like to say it. Where we traipse back into the house. And we mindlessly watch The Bachelorette. Go to Hawaii if you haven't been. It feels kind of like this. Kind of like bliss. Happy bikinis. Happy roastin' weenies. Have many dreamies. You can see the bugs on the record. Happy dreamies.